Hello everyone. So I recently posted a video on my TikTok page talking about or encouraging undergraduate international students who were already in Canada to quickly file for the spousal open work permit for their partners if only their school is a DLI or has that DLI and gives postgraduate work permits. And I made that video and posted it on my TikTok page because RCC updated their page effective, I think that was on around February, saying that in coming weeks, so RCC statement was like, in coming weeks or in weeks to come, undergraduates wouldn't be able to file for the spousal open work permit for their partners back home, with exception of graduate programs like masters, doctorates, and other professional programs. So when RCC made that statement or stated that on their website, they didn't attach the effective date where that restriction is going to take effect. So I based on that statement of theirs to encourage undergraduate students to submit or file for the spousal open work permit for their partners. But as I speak to you at the moment, there are some updates from RCC. But those who listen to that information I posted on my TikTok page, or those who submitted the application before 19th March, didn't have any problem. A lot of them got their spouse's visa approved, and there are some also still currently waiting for a decision to be made on the application. You understand? And this should tell you that all those who submitted the application when or after I posted that video on my TikTok page, they didn't have any problem because RCC didn't state an effective date where that restriction is going to take effect. Because they said in coming weeks. Okay, so in coming weeks doesn't mean starting from today. So you can go ahead and do whatever you want to do. But when they mention the date on the or when they post the date on their website, the date takes effect. And anyone who submit the application before that date, or sorry, after that date, is gonna be governed by that new rule. All right. So there has been an update on RCC's website, and that update was done or was made on the 19th of March. Okay, on the 19th of March 2024. So I would like to read that information directly to you guys. But before doing that, please let me establish this. Okay? I want you guys to put in mind that I am Nathan and I am not an immigration lawyer. I am not an immigration consultant, because before you can do this job, you have to be registered under RCC for them to give you that certificate or the authority to be advising people about immigration stuff and all that. And I'm not an immigration lawyer, please. So what I do is I share information posted on RCC's website, and immediately RCC themselves post something on their website, it becomes available for the public to use their information to educate the general public or share to their followers. So I have a lot of followers on my TikTok page, and I feel like a lot of them too are international students, and some wish to apply for visa. Some have their admission and would like to apply for their visa, and some also have the vision or maybe one day applying for a school, and after gaining admission, apply for their visa. So I feel like sharing this information, which is already available on the RCC's website, will be something needful for them. So let me read this from RCC's website directly. All right, so RCC updated their website on the 19th of March 2024, and they were like, starting March 19th, 2024, your spouse or common law partner may be eligible for an open work permit. That's the spousal open work permit. If you have a valid study permit and you are studying in either one, a master's or doctorate degree program in a university or polytechnic institution, or one of the following professional degree programs at a university. 1. Doctor of Dental Surgery, Bachelor of Law Doctor of Medicine, Doctor of Optometry, Pharmacy, Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Education, Bachelor of Engineering. Your spouse or common law partner must provide one of the following documents to prove your enrollment in a degree granting program of study. Before I go to that, so these the programs I mentioned, you could realize some of them are undergraduate programs. All right, because the bachelor has to do with BSc, so the undergraduate programs. So even though RCC says effective 19th March, undergraduates can no more bring their spouses to Canada through the Spousal Open Work Permit. The fact that you can't bring your partner to Canada through the Spousal Open Work Permit does not mean you can't bring your partner to Canada through visit visa. Let's take note of this. Spousal Open Work Permit has to do with your partner will be coming to Canada with a working permit, which will enable them to work full-time, unlimited hours in Canada to support to pay your tuition or maybe your living expenses. But that does not mean you can't invite your partner to Canada through visit visa. With a visit visa, you can't work directly with that visit visa status, unless maybe you change your visit visa status to an LMIA, which is something very difficult to secure in recent times because of the cap. But you can still give it a try. But I wouldn't advise, unless maybe your partner wants to come and pay you a visit because it's been years since you came to Canada to study. That's also possible. So now let me continue, all right? So now we have established everything. Regardless of the master's program you are reading or doctorate program you're reading, you can still file for a partner for the Spousal Open Work Permit. But when it's an undergraduate program, you are restricted to bring your partner to Canada through the Spousal Open Work Permit route, unless you are reading any of the programs I read or I listed. All right. And at first too, we were given the opportunity to file together with our partner when we are applying for the Spousal Open Work Permit thing, right? But as I speak to you, like I said, when I'm submitting my visa application, when I get my home title, like I have landed property, businesses, and other stuff, okay, I can file together with my partner and my children for our visas to come at a go, right? But per the current release from RCC, that then is no more effective. Please, let's take note of this. I'll explain to you why it's no more effective. And at first too, one can file for the partner or the dependent children immediately after getting visa approval. So let's say when I'm applying for a study permit and I apply and by God being so good, my visa gets approved. Immediately my visa gets approved, I can, based on that passport request letter, to file for my wife and dependent children to also join me together to Canada. But it's no more effective. The reason being that RCC again added that when you are filing for the spousal, when you qualify or when you're eligible and you want to file for the Spousal Work Permit thing, RCC is saying you have to attach a valid letter of acceptance. That's acceptance letter, and everybody has that. Everybody with admission has that, and also a proof of enrollment letter from a DLI school. So majority of the school, before you can get the enrollment letter, you have to register for your courses, right? So you have to attach that. And again, saying transcript from your current program. This is the problem. Transcript from your current program, and they said you must also attach proof of document to prove your relationship. That's marriage certificate, birth. If you attach your case, you have to attach your birth certs. But if you're applying for your wife too, you have to attach marriage certificate and pictures of your wedding and other stuff, because you must be present during the marriage ceremony when you're applying for the Spousal Work Permit. But the challenge here is the transcript, and we all know that one can have access to his or her transcript only when the person is schooling in Canada or already in Canada. Because when you come to Canada too and you want to start schooling or want to secure a transcript, unless you are done with a 4 months, because every semester takes 4 months to complete, okay? So before you can file for the Spousal Open Work Permit thing, you have to first of all come to Canada, finish your first semester, apply for your transcript, secure your transcript, and attach your transcript, letter of acceptance, your proof of relationship, and other documents before you can apply for the Spousal Open Work Permit thing. So this is the slight challenge. So let's take note of this. I'll explain this further in my next video, because I have 10 minutes chance to record this video. Please, if you've not followed that on YouTube, please follow me on YouTube. My YouTube name is Nal and Candy. Follow me on TikTok as well. Bye.